All right, welcome home. Welcome to InsidePool.tv. We're on the Billiard Channel. This is Asia Cycak versus Tammie Jones.
For the hot seat at the 2014 U.S. Amateur Championships.
Brought to you by PoolPlayers.com, the APA, Muellers.com, NYC Grind, Focused Apparel, the Punch Jump Q, and we are at Strokers Palm Harbor.
All right, so we're just getting started here. My name is Suzanne Smith, and I'm here with Michael Yingling, and we're going to be commentating this match for you. It's a race to 5, winner breaks. It looks like Asia won the leg here, so they're playing 8-ball first. So, yeah. Hi, Michael. How are you?
Hi, how you doing? Thanks for having me.
Oh, yeah, no, I'm not playing, so, you know, I try to stay busy in other ways.
Oh, I love to stay busy.
Yeah, I usually carry a camera, too, just, you know. Yeah, anyways.
So this looks like a young gun against the older here, and man, she's won this last year. Right?
No, Dana Aft actually won last year. Tammie and Asia played in the finals of 2012.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
And Tammie defeated her 9-3 in that final.
So this might be payback.
Well, you never know. I mean, both players are undefeated. This is, you know, the last two ladies, and they're both guaranteed trophies. First through third are trophies, but really first place is kind of what everybody's gunning for. So
Absolutely.
Yeah. So as far as I know, touching balls is, I mean, what do you think about that? Touching your opponent's rack?
Well, yeah, you know, you always want the best rack. I like the old rack your own in some of the tournaments, and then, you know, the opponent goes up there and kind of blesses it, if you will, and then you just go on with the break. But they've been having a little bit of difficulty up there. You know, they just want it perfect, and sometimes under these conditions it's kind of hard to do.
You know, it would be cool if the APA actually bought a Delta 13 for the streaming table, and then maybe that would go to the second place instead of, you know, so it's like first place gets paid entry, hotel, airfare to a pro event for the next year, but second place doesn't really, you know, I know it would be a consolation prize, but, you know, Delta 13s are great racks. We use them on our tour at the Northwest just for the streaming table. So it's, and you can get really good racks with them. So these tables have been playing great all week for sure. So I'm not sure about this table. I never never got onto it. I didn't know how they're racking. Oh yeah, they're all fast for sure. Now you said you know Asia?
I do. We hang out at Brass Tap there in Raleigh, North Carolina, and
You gotta say it right.
What's that?
You gotta say it right. Raleigh.
Raleigh?
Raleigh. Well, I'm not originally from North Carolina. I'm originally from Ohio. But anyway, Asia's come along really well with her game. And
she's steady.
Just focused, you know.
Yeah.
I think you get to a certain level, and it's really all about focus and the desire to want to win. I mean.
Yeah. Now, with this format, actually, there's a modification to the APA rules. She is what she pockets on the break, and she made 2 solids, it looks like. So she'll be, you know, shooting those balls, and yeah, we'll see what she can do.
So what do you think she's going to do here?
Well,
I think she's.
Did she make a stripe? Apparently, she made a stripe as well. Oh, she's playing safe.
Ah, it's hitting the 1 ball and playing safe.
Yeah.
I think she really wanted to roll maybe behind that 6 ball.
Yeah, that's she has multiple options here. It's a long shot off the rail, but Tammie has like the straightest stroke.
Yeah.
But I mean, she's been seasoning it. It looks like she's been playing for 36 years, which is how old I am. And yeah, Tammie's from Muncie, Indiana. And yeah, she looks like she owns a pool APA franchise in her area, and she loves teaching and riding horses. So here she is. I'm sure she'd love to add another championship to her. I know that it was like a big dream of hers to win it. And in 2012 when she did, she was really, really excited.
Well, I was telling you what, I was watching her on the practice table a little while ago, and she was drawing a bead really well. I mean, just center pocket.
Yeah, it's funny because I've played. Oh yeah, she rattled that.
Yeah, a little bit. I call that chicken winging a little bit.
Chicken winging. Yeah.
It's where the shoulder's not sure quite what to do, and it follow through just doesn't always
Yeah, and I think that
right.
was why it was a good save, just because the cue ball was close to the rail and she forced her to jack up a little bit, which makes it harder to see your pocket, and you do funny things and don't stay down. And
Oh yeah, yeah. It's always keep it simple.
yeah, absolutely.
Well, it looks like she's going to use the bridge and go with the 2-ball. I wonder if
Right.
she's going to hit hard enough and actually break that 3-ball cluster there.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's tough just because if you end up on the back side of it. Oh, so she hit
did.
it good,
Yeah.
but she doesn't really have a good shot here. So it's tough. I mean, fortunately that one's there, but with the way that it's open, the pocket, I mean, you can just knock it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'd like to know her style. I think she's just going to roll in the 6 and try to leave her on the rail again.
Or leave the cue ball on the 9. Like if you deflect it and use their own ball for blocker, they can hit it, but there's no possible offensive shot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. I've actually never played either of these ladies. This is my 4th year in a row, 5th year total of coming up down here for this event, and yeah, I've never played either of them.
My first time here.
Really?
I think the last couple times when they did the event up there in North Carolina, I actually refereed them.
Oh, okay. Well, shoot well this weekend. Good luck.
So I'm really enjoying my my stay down here in Florida. Beautiful weather.
It really is.
It's kind of hard to stick in the pool all day.
Oh, I went swimming this morning, so it's so beautiful, and it was totally empty. There was no one there, so.
Yeah, she's slow rolling that into the 6-ball. Going to roll right up against.
Yeah, I think she can pocket the 1. So. Oh wait, she's stripes.
Yeah.
That's right.
If the 15-ball goes straight in, it looks like it might be down here in the corner. If not, she can cut the 9 up in the other corner.
I might shoot the 9, actually, just the back cut, because then the 15 is still. I mean, that's the only ball that doesn't really have a
pocket.
Yeah, I might shoot that. But the cue ball, float up table, and yeah, it's touchy, especially being off the rail. You just don't get as good a feel there.
Yeah, I wonder if any of these ladies have the first game jitters.
Oh.
Sometimes you have that first game jitters.
I don't know. They already got the match, this morning. So, and they're both pretty seasoned. It's hard to say. I mean, I think they just want to strike first. That's the thing. Is you got to really just.
She got a good bump.
Yeah, she really did. So you just draw on this a little bit, and then 12 on the side. Yeah,
you could shoot the 11 or the 12, depending on how you fall.
That's what I like about 8-ball.
Yeah.
That's really the only thing I like about 8-ball.
And your pattern as you go.
Yeah, so
yeah, I think I would go to the side and then shoot the 14 down in the corner, because it's really the only ball there. 13 ball go in this corner too.
Right, and so you'd leave the 13 as your out ball.
I think I would use the 13 ball as the last ball.
Right.
I mean, you could use the 11 or the 13, but I think my next ball would be either the 14 or go ahead and get rid of that ball up there by the 1, the 15 ball.
Right.
But.
Yeah, and here she just wants to, bring it right back out, and you can shoot any of those balls. Be nice to be able to leave yourself kind of a stop shot on the 11, so then you can do the 11, 14. But patterns, it's just preference. There's 1,000 ways to get out of every rack of 8-ball.
Yeah, I like what she did there.
Yeah.
So 14, 11, 13, and the 8. I mean, it's. At this point, I think it's all about focus and breathing and just fundamentals. Just connect the dots.
The male commentator is Michael Yingling. He's from North Carolina, Clayton, North Carolina.
Where in Ohio?
Well, I'm originally from a little town called Frazeysburg. It's outside Zanesville, Newark, about 60 miles east of Columbus.
Wow, and I'm from Ohio, and I've never heard of that town.
It's a little town. I like her paws in that backstroke. That's what makes her.
Her teacher's Buddy Hall. You can see a lot of his form and everything, and how she plays for sure.
I've seen a lot of the players actually develop the paws now too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they're trying to emulate those, you know.
Yep. I mean, this is the best setup. I mean, just
Yeah.
stop, stop, stop.
Yeah.
Don't want to jinx anything here, but it's like
Commentators are notorious for that.
It's your fault, too. When you miss, it is your fault.
yeah, oh yeah. And she keeps that head very, very still. You can learn a lot by watching and telling the much better players. Just keep that head really still.
They're marking it. Wow.
I like that.
It's habit. I know she's a league operator in her area,
Mhm.
so I mean, I'm pretty sure that there's probably a lot of players that are from her, you know, her franchise that are, you know, on the stream and watching her and supporting her, and this is the best kind of example that you could have.
Mm-hmm.
There's no question, there's no argument, there's no discussion. It is.
Yep.
There it is. So she went up 1-0, and she'll get to break. So do you like the head ball break or do you like the second ball break on a 9-footer for 8-ball?
I like the second ball break.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I like the second ball break, but if I'm not feeling like if it's not breaking the way I like, then I might, you know, I think it leaves it safer usually.
Mhm.
You know, you might have a trickier out than if you bust it wide open with a head ball break, but it's if you're shooting well and you're making that at the ball, that's the second ball in the side. Then
I see a lot of people when they break that head ball break, though, they're not controlling that cue ball and just, you know.
selling out the game.
Yep. And I've seen a lot of people break at that head ball and then drawing the cue ball back to the head rail and then going back toward the center with that cue ball, which, I don't know, adding all that draw, I think you lose a little bit of power. But, hey, it's all about breaking, making a ball, and leaving that ball in the center of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, see where the 8-ball went? It went just a little bit above the side pocket there.
Yep. I mean, this is a pretty wide open table.
Mhm.
It looks like the 4.
You got
Yeah.
3 balls there
Yeah.
clustered. What is that? The 2, 11, and 15.
Right, and then the 1 and the 13.
Mm-hmm.
So what would you pick? I mean, she could shoot the 14 or the 7. Looks like she's going for the 7 there. How do you get the 1 out?
I think you get the 1 out using the 5 ball.
Did she get the good angle for it, though? With that?
Not the angle that that I would want, but
She's probably going to be a little stretched out because that's past the side pocket.
you know what? She could bank that 1 ball right in there off the.
The 12.
Kind of hard to tell here, but that 12 ball, you know, it could add a little bit of an extra rail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I actually miss this shot more than a lot of shots just because when you put that Extreme English on, I actually just started working on this because that's nice.
There you go.
She hit it good, full in the face, but then it double hit that. But what's nice is it has a pocket now. So if she can get, you know, in between the 13 and the 1, you know, or somewhere kind of close to the 13, she can shoot it up in the corner. Then maybe. Yeah, it's tricky.
Yeah.
I'm not sure there. She must be playing safe.
I think she's going to play safe. Hitting the 1 ball real easy and just leaving it right there.
Yeah.
She's got a really nice touch
She's looking at
stroke.
the 6, though, it looks like. Is that the 6?
Yeah, that's the 6 ball, but
It looks like she might cut it in and try to break out the 4.
So she went to open up the ball again.
Yeah, now it's wide open for Tammie.
Yeah.
So,
It's one thing about 8-ball. You just got to make moves until you know you can get out.
yeah, absolutely. Patience. Do you play much one pocket?
Very little one pocket.
Yeah.
I got a couple guys in the local area that they'll show me a few things here and there. You think a former chess player, I would have plenty of patience for one pocket, but I've always played a lot of the rotation type games.
Yeah. No, I prefer rotation as well, but a lot of people are telling, it helps every aspect of your rotation game. When
Big
you
one's
can,
3-cushion billiards. If you really want to tune your game in,
Right.
play some caroms or some 3-cushion. That's why Efren's so good.
right?
Yeah,
well, a lot of those players from Asia and
Yeah,
Philippines.
I learned how to play 3-cushion over in South Korea in '96, and I haven't played any 3-cushion for many, many years, and went up to the Allen Hopkins event up at Jersey Edison and played in one of the back rooms
Nice.
tournament. Out of 32 players, I placed 4th. I hadn't played it in many, many years.
Fantastic. Good job.
A little bit of luck involved.
I was out there.
But it's hilarious. It's fun.
It was fun. It was my first time going out to the Billiards Expo.
It's the only game you don't have to worry about scratching.
Well, there's no pockets. So yeah, she's looking pretty good here. Just draw it up a little bit, or, just a little punch shot on the 9.
Yeah, I think she's going to have to use that ball and shoot that 13. I don't know. You use the 13 ball as your last ball, maybe?
Yes. She's got to do something with the 11 too, because I'm not sure if it goes by the 6. Can you tell?
She went forward a little bit.
Yeah.
Kind of surprised in that.
Yeah. Can you show an angle? Does the 11? Yeah, see the 11. I don't think it goes by the 6. It's hard to see.
Yeah. She's going to have to shoot that bottom rail ball and then get up here to shoot that 11 ball into the side.
Yeah, she might get to the point here where she has to take the 13, but I like leaving the 13 just because it eliminates so many possibilities for the 1 ball. And there's good separation with those balls, so if she can, this one you could run into the 3 and hold it for the 15 next. And then come back up, 15, 14, and then 11 in the side, 13 in the corner. So this is kind of a key ball right here. She's on the rail, which I always kind of find it tougher. It's nice that she can just, if you just cinch this ball, you're probably going to get okay shape, as long as you don't do anything funny with the 3.
Maybe she can use the 3 ball as a stopper ball, so she's controlling it a little bit.
Right.
But I think if she just rolls forward, she's going to go right over there for the 13 ball next. Just pocket speed. Yep.
Yeah. So, yeah, she looks really good here. She's going to have probably a bigger angle on the 13 than she had planned originally, just because she moved that 3 over. It reduces the amount of angle that you can go into the shot.
Yep.
But,
I think here she just shoots and stops, and she creates the angle to where she can go over to the left long rail here to shoot the 11 ball on the side, and then, she can be a little bit longer of a shot on the 13. But a little bit of angle, I think.
I like the deliberate cueing when she here. It's not really free stroking. It's just that is the spot. Oh.
I think she jumped up just a little bit there.
Yeah.
Tammie's biggest thing I've noticed with her game is she rethinks the shot after she's down on the shot, and she'll stroke 9 or 10 times on the ball. And whenever she misses, whenever I see that happen, I know she's going to miss because she's too thinking about stuff. That's the weakest part of her game, is that her commitment to the shot. Once she's down on it, she's rethinking stuff, and I've seen her miss a lot because of that.
Yeah. Well,
there's a name for that.
But she'll run me over every game, so I'm not, she's a better player than me, even. But and that's not saying much. But she's a good player, so.
Yeah, no, she plays great. So the 1 ball, she's gonna have to probably bank the 1 ball.
Process of over-analysis, maybe.
Yeah, it's easy to do. Think long, go wrong, right? But it is important to commit to whatever choice you've made.
Yep.
As soon as there's a hesitation or moment, just stand up, walk around the table, do what you need to do to be able to commit and just go forward. She's in a tricky spot here.
Yep. I think she meant to draw back a little bit for a better shot at the 6 ball.
I think the 3 goes, maybe, past the 13. But if not, just hit it pocket speed, so hopefully you can leave it sitting there and maybe get it in the way. But she might play this with, she's playing inside to break out the 1. Oh, yeah, that's tough.
She had all that inside, and I think I just threw the 3 ball a little bit forward.
I think she wanted to break out the 1, but she, yeah.
You got to hit that pretty firm, I think, with a lot of authority. And
that's the problem, I think, also when you get this late in the rack, when you only got a couple balls left and you have to run into 1 and try to play shape on the 1 you're running into is when it gets really delicate. I think that's just natural angle. Just hit this pocket speed and leave yourself the 11 in the opposite side.
So you think she'll still shoot that in the side?
If she overrolls it, if she overrolls it, she can. I mean, I like shooting it in the side because then if you can, well, you know.
Or do you think she'll draw it to shoot it in that corner where she's sitting?
She might draw. Yeah, I mean, I like that too because then.
I like less movement for the side ball, the side pocket shot.
Yeah, see,
which is what she's going to do.
Yeah, and then just roll it forward. But the cue ball is on the rail, which is nice with top. It's, you know, you just you're already low on the ball. You can't really do too much more with it than follow. So it's just pocket speed. Try not to leave yourself jacked up over the 6. But she's got a little slight angle, which makes it nice because it's naturally going to
go toward the 13 ball.
Right.
And the straighter the better on that 13 because all she's got to do is shoot it and stop it.
Oh, man. She got the shape she wanted, but yeah, I can't really do that. And here it's the 1, you know, just play it with center ball or a little bit of touch of draw. How would you shoot that?
I think I would just slide across with the cue ball.
So center?
Yeah, I think just center. Maybe a touch of outside just to make sure that the 1 ball has the correct roll when it goes down the rail. And hit the rail a little bit up there.
And
it went in. Yeah, she went too far forward.
Yeah.
She wanted to go straight across. It's still a makeable shot, but I think she's going to run into the 13 ball.
So she needs to hit this a little firmer.
Yeah, I think so.
To make sure it gets out of there.
Because if she's not careful, she's going to be behind that 11 ball.
Oh, man.
She may have got it. Yeah.
She looks pretty good here. This is, I actually really like this shot, to shoot this 2 rails forward. with the inside English. I mean, you can miss the ball. I mean, you can miss the shot really, really easily, but I really like it.
Watch how long her pause is in the back.
Well, she's kind of got an extended, like fundamentally not sound mechanics. As far as, like, just when you're watching and trying to teach somebody about the fundamentals, you know, she is very unconventional in her stroke style. She shoots great. She's got the long pause. She's very deliberate. But technically, it's...
Yeah, she's way too far back on the back.
Yeah, it's just her arm is almost fully extended the whole time, and she just presses, just a press with her shot. I mean, what is nice about that kind of stroke is that, you know, you eliminate any of the side to side because she's just holding it there. You know, you can see this is a great angle. You can see she's you know she's
way back.
She's way back. Barely any pre-stroke. Just all right. Now 1-1, so we're down to the last game here of 8 ball, and then we'll switch over to 9. But
now, what do you think are their best games? Is it 8 ball or 9 ball?
Tammie, I think, is 8 ball. Asia, I think, is 9 ball.
I agree.
Yeah.
We want to thank everybody for joining us here, the APA at poolplayers.com. Get all your updates and check out your local leagues, also the rules and everything. You can also go to USAmateurChampionships.com. We're brought to you by Mueller's Products, Muellers.com. Make sure you get your cues, cases, everything from Mueller's. Also, Mucci Cues, the Punch Jump Cue, NYC Grind Co-Production, and Focused Apparel Clothing Line. We are at Strokers Palm Harbor, beautiful Florida, with Suzanne Smith and Mike Yingling. Thanks for joining us, folks.
Okay, so on Tammie's sheet it says actually 8-ball and 1 pocket are her best games, and
9-ball.
it
We were
just
right.
says 9-ball. So
Yep.
according to us, we thought that, and then also they agreed. I actually knew, I've heard that about Tammie, was that she's just a phenomenal 8-ball bar table player. That in her area, she is just so dominant.
Bar table. Wow.
Bar table
Now
8-ball.
that's got to be a big difference, you know, going from the small table to the larger table.
Absolutely, but I think 8-ball on a bar table there's a lot more, you know, you just have to, your patterning and your, you know, just your delicateness.
It's more tight. I mean, you just
Yeah.
got so much clutter.
Right. But on a 8-ball on a 9-foot table is like
Wide
way
open.
easier. So
So what kind of equipment do these ladies play with?
okay, so Tammie is not listed.
Ooh, it's a secret.
Yeah, so Tammie doesn't say. So maybe someone in the chat room knows what Tammie shoots with. And then Asia uses a Sean Ramey break cue, customized, and then an Adams playing cue, and Peshawar playing cue, bungee jump cue. Yeah, and it's funny because the sheets they talk about previous experience at this event, and if you remembered who you played, and like we said previously, you know, she wrote down Tammie Jones, and here we are. So I missed the first part of this rack, so it looks like we moved along a little.
You can use jump cues here in
Yeah,
this event.
no, this
Yeah.
is a modified APA format. The push shot is allowed in 9-ball, and the jump cues are allowed, which is great. I mean, I play a lot of big table 9-ball, so I mean, jumping is just always allowed.
Yeah, I know now Asia is a pretty good jumper.
Takes lots of practice. So the table's pretty open, but it's those balls down in this corner, the 4, 15, getting in there. I mean, she can cut the 4 now. Or play a safe. Pretty natural, easy safe. Just hit the right side of that ball, slow roll it right to the rail, have it pop out slightly. And of course, you do end up tying it up, which is not recommended. Tying up your own balls. But if you're willing to wait, you know, moving things
I think
around.
she's going to play safe here.
Yeah.
Leave it right up on the 15 ball.
Yep.
Oh, it's a good safe.
Those are great saves when you can use their own balls, like where you lock them on their own ball, and there's nothing they can do. I mean.
So what do you do in this situation? I think you shoot the cue ball down to the short rail. See, I would go this way and put the cue ball right up on the 2.
I would try
to
put it on the 2, but she's gonna lock up the 7. It looks like just skim it, feather it really lightly, and just lock it up. So she doesn't really have an offensive shot. I mean, she can cut the 4. It looks like but there's no position to. I mean, you got to really move the cue ball around. The 3 goes though, but the 5 only has.
You know what? I think I would shoot the same shot. She would shoot the 5 ball, go to the long rail, and come back on the 15 ball again, playing safe. Might be the same idea, but it looks like maybe she's using the 3 ball.
She
can go 2 rails and come.
Yeah. She just left it down there.
Just put it down there on the end rail.
That's
a good place.
Yeah. Here, I'd almost use the 9 to play safe, so you can get it out of there. But it takes away your breakout, so you just want to keep it close, so you can still use it to move. But or she could be jumping. I doubt she will.
I don't know if she hits the 9 ball full, puts the cue ball on the 5. The 3 is blocked by the 12. You know.
Yep. What?
One.
Looks like she's gonna shoot.
think she can shoot the 13 or shoot the 14 up
The
there?
13, it looks like.
14 ball, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Putting some distance.
Yeah, that's not a bad shot.
3 ball's makeable, though.
It is. And
You know, with
top-
her stroke, she'll be right back up here to shoot the 2 ball to break that 7 ball out.
So what angle do you like leaving on the 2 ball to get the breakout? Do you like it above the ball or the back cut?
Well, it'd be hard to get from the bottom, but I would like the cue ball to be on the short rail down here. But from that angle on the 3, just get past the 8 ball to have to go rail first. I don't see her being able to come up here clear onto the short rail, but she does.
Oh, man.
Look at that. That's where. If you had ball in hand, that's where you'd want it.
That's a good shot. So now she just needs to break it out and leave herself another shot.
I think here you just roll up and hit the 7 ball. You know, I think you just hit it hard enough just to go to the long rail, so it goes in the same pocket, or you can hit it hard just to put it up. But I think it's more control if you just leave it on the long rail there.
So hit the 7 to the side rail.
Mm-hmm.
And then leave yourself the 5.
That would be the ultimate shot. We'll see what she does here.
Yeah, she
Yep,
hit it.
she hit it hard.
Ooh. Oh, that's unlucky there.
Yep.
Yeah, that's tough. Now she has to
Yep.
draw this ball. I don't know. Can she see the 5? I'm not sure. Can you tell?
I don't think she can. I think she's going to have to shoot the 2 ball and
Draw it, because this 9's massive, blocking this pocket. So she has to get back up here.
yeah, I don't even see the 5 ball going off the what is that? The 15 ball that's on the long rail. It's kind of hard to see.
She's got to stroke this ball.
Yep.
Just getting her feet right.
Mm-hmm. Come back down here 2 rails and get behind it. Shoot the 5 or the 7 in the same pocket.
Oh, she rattled
Almost.
it. Yeah, she did. She didn't get where she needed anyways, so that's Asia's got a really good opportunity here. Just getting to the 9, right? I mean, do you leave yourself? Does it go
Well,
by
shoot,
this?
what's she going to shoot here? It looks like the 12. I mean,
Yeah.
looks like the 10 ball is blocking the 15 ball.
Yeah.
I mean,
She might play
she
another
is
save.
she is a little jacked up.
She
but,
might. Yeah.
I don't know. She's a pretty good jumper. She'll shoot this. It's a good angle right there. Ah. Well, look, she just tied up the 8 ball. That's gonna.
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. It has a pocket, though. I mean, does it? It looks like it. Yeah, she's gonna have to break it out.
Yeah, it's really tough.
Do you wait? How are you? What are you gonna do? Come on, this is you now. You're at the table. What are you gonna do? Ball in hand, 8 balls tied up.
Well, you know, wow, what do you do? Huh. I think you're going to have to just shoot the 7 ball and draw back. I mean,
To what though?
well, no, I don't know. Will the 5 ball go into this bottom left corner?
It looks like it will, but I don't know if she can shoot it now.
Yeah.
She has to get that 7 out of there. She looks like
So she's going to try to play safe, maybe hitting the 7 off the back bumper here and breaking out the balls and playing safe and leaving the cue ball on her 5.
But I don't know. I don't like that. I think that,
I mean, it's going to leave a combination for Asia. Yeah. Oh, and she didn't really bust it out.
No.
So I didn't like that.
Yeah, it was a tough spot to be in for sure. So now Asia gets to deal with it.
And do you take care of that early or do you wait?
I'd want to take care of it as soon as I could.
Yeah, same here.
I mean, I don't think she's in the position to do it right now because she's using the bridge. Lose some touch on your stroke there. The feel of the cue it's definitely more difficult. I mean, there's a lot of players though that are really comfortable with the bridge, especially like those snooker players from, Kelly Fisher, Allison Fisher, Karen Kaur. They really do some amazing stuff with the bridge. So, but she got a good stroke on the ball, but the cue ball here is in a really tough spot.
I almost would have Karened off that 15 ball when she shot that 9 ball in. That would have gave her an angle to come back over to be able to do things better. I mean, because she's in a really tough spot now.
I mean, for right now, it's like there's not really even a way to get that ball broken out. So she just has to be patient and try and force Tammie into making a bad decision.
This is such a tough shot.
And she overcut that and scratched again. That's 2 scratches in a row. So Tammie should break out the 8 here. Would you shoot it with the 7? Would you?
I think I would shoot it with the 7. Because the 7 ball's definitely the toughest. And if you just set it up there, you just roll right into it.
She's taking her time.
Yeah, it's all about the choices here.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what the shot clock what. Is it 30-second, 45-second?
I don't know. You know what? 2 balls, or is that the 4 ball? It'd be nice just to get rid of that first. That way you're only dealing with this side of the table because the 8 ball will go up there to the top right. It looks like.
She doesn't like it at all. She's like, she usually makes her decision pretty quickly. She doesn't shoot fast, but she's twice two ball in hands in a row where she's really just not confident about.
It's a tough lay. See, I think she's looking at the 8 ball now to see if it'll go up her in the corner.
Yeah, I don't think it will. I think it's frozen to that 12, and it's just she feathered it when she had her with her last shot and was trying to break it out, and I think it settled him into a funny little angle. But it might. We'll find out. No, it looks like she's probably gonna. She's not trying to break it out.
I think she's gonna roll up there and play the 2 ball next.
And then use the 5 to run into
4.
it.
It's kind of hard to tell.
It looks like a 4.
Yep.
Bridge. Yeah, maybe. She is a righty, right? Righty, yeah. So that's a bridge shot. Definitely don't want to be shooting ball in hand and then getting yourself a bridge shot the next shot. That is like one thing I play the Ghost a lot at home, and it's like I'm surprised at myself at how often I end up getting a little funny just with ball in hand.
Yeah, she's gonna go up there and go about.
Looks like she can twist her hip. Yeah.
Yeah. She's going to go around 2 rails. The key to this shot, I think, is just to making sure that she goes over closer to the center of the table. Because if she doesn't spin this enough, she's not going to be back close enough to the table, and she's going to be over there by the side pocket, which is going to be a whole lot rough shot. Just 2 rails. Yeah, go back out to the center. That way you got a lot of options at that point.
Oh.
She's a little straighter, I think she
Yeah.
wanted to be.
Choices.
Yeah,
I'd almost cut this to the point and play it off the 15.
Yeah, I mean...
Or you could play it with top and try to come back, go down 2 rails below it. It's what she's looking at, it looks like.
Yeah, I think that's ultimately what she wanted to do, is she wanted to have a little bit more angle to go to the long rail and then back over to the short rail to shoot it back up there where she's standing at now. But it's a tough shot. But yeah, she could use the carom off of the other ball there
angle.
to create a little bit of an angle. Just a little bit of a punch slide here. It's just...
And
oh, look at that. Perfect.
Fancy.
Yep.
That's
Even
good
that
stuff.
tap on the table, you know that.
That's good stuff. She's like, I'm taking a second.
Yeah.
That was good. That was good.
Her pulse rate went up there when she
Oh,
hit
yeah.
that ball so perfect.
You gotta love it though. I mean, that's sometimes things just work out. You hit it really with confidence, and she got rewarded in the best possible way. All right, 2-1.
That right there, those shots right there is what makes a winner.
Yep, and we're gonna switch over to 9-ball now. So.
Yep. And as we expected, she's a better 8-ball player, so she's up. What, 2-1 now?
Mm-hmm. 2-1.
And now we're going to start 9-ball, which is Asia's favorite game. So,
yep.
We'll see if that comes into play as far as their favorite game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think for me personally, I like 9-ball better just because I don't have to think. You do, but you know exactly where you need to get to either play a safe or make the next shot.
Always that one key ball on every rack.
Yeah.
We want to thank Suzanne Smith and Michael Yingling for joining us here at the APA U.S. Amateur Championships at Strokers Palm Harbor. Make sure you come down here and get warm in the sun. We're down here in paradise here watching Asia Cycak and Tammie Jones battle it out. And we will be always in debt to the APA, American Pool Players Association, making this possible. Make sure you go to poolplayers.com. We're also powered and brought to you by, humbly, thankfully for the pool players, we're allowed. We have Muellers.com, Mucci Q's, the Punch Jump Q, NYC Grind, and Focused Apparel.
Yeah.
And, man, it is an amazing event. Thanks for commentating, folks. Mike and Suzanne.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah,
Thanks for
having us. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, so now, do you think that this is ever a move? Like when your opponent's racking, to stand there and just...
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of people say there is.
I mean, I think it's interesting.
Yeah. But I know that even in her last match, she had some issues in getting that head ball tight.
Asia did?
Yeah, and I don't know. They ended up switching to a different rack.
Well, I thought they were using a magic rack in one of her earlier matches.
They did.
I haven't seen any arguing over the rack the whole time. I haven't seen the ball rolling off in any of the matches. I've watched every single match. This is the first time it's even been looked at by an APA official.
Well,
they're here doing it, and I don't blame
Tammie
or Tammie or anybody for wanting the rack check because it's 9-ball. So
if you don't get a good break, then you don't get a good spread, and then it just complicates everything.
There's spaces in the rack, basically, is what you're avoiding. There's certain spaces in certain places that players will want things to happen. They want it all tight. That's it. They don't want any space.
Yeah. No, I mean, I would let them rack, and I would check it after. Like, I would not go stand... Just standing by them, it's like, they're going to try to do the best, and you have the opportunity to check it.
And here we go. It looks like Asia was waving the magic rack out there, so... But I think it was waved off because
I don't think Tammie wants to use a
Mr.
magic rack.
Lancaster stepped up and said, "Break it."
Yeah, Tammie, because she's prefers to play 8 ball. The magic rack is.
I think the 5 ball in the corner.
If you consistently
it's a 2
play
ball.
with
It's
the
the wing
magic.
ball.
Oh, watch that cue ball. Yeah, it slid down.
Really unusual break there.
Yeah.
Normally the players are breaking from the side, pocketing the corner ball.
Yeah. With how much 9-ball Asia plays, I could see why Tammie wouldn't want to let her use a magic rack. Because once you get your break dialed in with that magic rack on that table, you're guaranteed to make that wing ball every single time, and then go from there.
Yep.
I mean, I use a magic rack at home, and I 9 out of 10 breaks will make that wing ball.
Well, that's why tours are changing things. Different racking systems, different where you rack the balls at. I mean,
nice speed.
don't go too far.
Yep, it's
Perfect.
perfect. Perfect. Yep. So this is she's got a roadmap, so she's just gotta stay in line.
Yep. I think she just rolls on down here, so she can cut the 4-ball to the right, go back up to the center.
5 in the
5,
side.
6, yeah. I don't really see any issues. I mean,
No,
I mean, the 7 to the 8 is actually the biggest movement. I mean, if she doesn't hit hard enough and to go up to the center for the 5-ball on the side, I can see that being an issue. But I don't think any of that would be an issue. I think it would be the 7 to the 8.
Yep.
Perfect.
And I like over rolling this ball too, because if you under roll that, it just creates some serious issues. I mean, she can hold it up and just shoot it nice and easy. Or she might. Is she gonna go around? No.
I don't know. I think this right here is whatever anybody feels comfortable.
I like to stop the. Draw this. I squirt it in a little. Just throw it in.
She's worried about running into the 9.
Yeah, I think she just shoots this because,
Nice and easy.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit of a stun stroke if she hits a little bit firm, but I don't think it'll be much. It's just make sure you're off the rail. You don't want to move too far forward. Yeah. And she'll hit this. Maybe it's a little bit of bottom left. Maybe cheat the side pocket just a little bit. Just give her 2, 3, 4 inches this way. Make the 7-ball a little bit easier. But
yeah, she's gonna draw it over.
Key is making sure you have angle on the 7, which she does.
So, 8-ball.
Yeah, I think a little bit of right, maybe a stun, where you hit long rail and the right spin kicks it to the long rail to the side of her. That way it kind of goes in an angle right toward the 8.
Right, come into the line that you want to shoot on. I don't know. I'd probably play this with top.
Probably, yeah.
Just have
She's
it
a little
come
straighter than it looks. I think she'll just go forward.
Just straight up over the foot spot.
Keep it simple. Let's see what she does.
She liked the side.
Yeah.
I actually thought about that from one of the angles that we saw. I think that.
Well, I'm going to tell you what. Side pockets on these tables are pretty big.
They're massive.
I'm used to playing on tighter pockets. Of course, there's all different kinds of brand names of tables out there, but I'm going to tell you what. Some of those side pockets are pretty tight on some of those other brand tables.
Yep.
And she's straight in.
Yep.
But the most movement was the 7-ball to the 8.
So is that a break and run?
Yeah.
Strong. She could run out the set. Do that a couple more times. All right.
And they're both good enough to put 2, 3, 4, finish it out. I mean,
3-1. Alvin will update the score on the screen when we get back. When he gets back, he stepped away for a moment. I don't want to touch it.
Haven't had that much training.
Yeah. He does all right. So do you think they're going to have him come over and rack again?
They're using the magic rack. Look at that.
Are they? Oh, look at that.
Yep.
I mean.
But look, she's breaking the same spot she broke last time. And see where the 4-ball was at? 4-ball went straight in, which was the 2-ball in the last rack. It was headed that way.
Oh, it looks like she broke dry, but.
Yep.
And the table's pretty open. Okay, so she pocketed that 1 and got good on the 2. So she's looking really good to get out from here. Really, the only thing would be, I mean, everything's going to be cleared out. You know, you shoot the. Yeah, she's looking pretty good here to get out.
She's going to double check the 5-ball going by the 8-ball.
Right.
Because she stops this, shoots the 4-ball in the corner. She'll travel around 2 rails to get straight toward the 5-ball, which goes straight toward that 8-ball in that pocket. You know, she may, when she shoots that 4-ball, shoot hard enough to come. That'd be toward 3 rails, so the 5-ball ends toward the side pocket. If she's not comfortable shooting that 5-ball past the 8.
Yeah, I might try to get the cue ball up above it.
Again, that is a preference. Ooh.
Oh, well, I mean,
Yeah.
leaves herself on the rail, but
Now she's going to have to go the other way.
yeah.
I don't think the 5-ball will go past the 7 to the other corner, so I think she's just going to go 1 rail and then back over and shoot the 5 into the side pocket there past the 6, because I think the 5 will go past the 6. She decided to go in.
To the 8.
Yep. Just didn't roll far enough off the rail.
Do you know, hey, Alvin, do you know the score of the other match with Dana and Stacy? That's going to hurt.
Yep.
Now everything's wide open. So she can just draw this up and shoot the 6 on the side.
Yep. Just draw it right up.
Okay, so I'll let you handle that, Michael.
Looks like Anna758 said, Freddie, it went hill. Stacy won. Thanks for, I guess that's on the stream there. She hit the 8. See?
We do appreciate our streamers out on Ustream.tv, the Megamind answering all of our questions. Thank you. We are watching, but we're so excited with this match that it's what a great match.
Yeah. So I think that's Stacy's top highest finish so far. So Dana and Aft, the reigning champion has been defeated and eliminated.
Always exciting here at the U.S. Amateur Championships. APA.
Look at that.
All right, so
Perfect shot.
So no possible chance of a defense this year. She's looking great.
Yep.
To go up 4-1 and break in again.
Mm.
Just draw it back a little bit.
Yep. Back right about where her hand is. That'd be all right.
Yep.
She'll slide over and probably shoot the 9 in the same pocket.
Yep.
Let's see how she hits dead center on that 8 ball.
I really like this shot.
Yeah, that'll really tell you how good a stroke she has.
Easy to miss this ball and overthink it.
Yep.
Oh, center of the pocket.
Slow down.
Perfect.
Yep.
That's
Wow,
perfect.
That was beautiful,
Yep.
wasn't it?
Yeah, she's feeling good. So
She's in focus mode.
yeah.
You can just look at her and tell.
Yep, she's ready to do this again. So she's looking pretty solid.
Yep.
Center of the pocket.
Stayed down, kept her head still.
Yep. So 4-1. Here we go. Thank you.
First time on the job.
I love commentating. It's
Yeah, so
super
do I.
fun. Of course, I'd always rather be playing.
It doesn't get any bigger than this. This is Roku TV, the billiard channel. You're going live, baby, live, worldwide and across the galaxy. Thanks, friends.
Oh, we love it.
APA, you better join an APA league. I command you. It's so much fun. You'll meet some great people and have an awesome time.
There's wonderful people out there.
I promise you.
All right, so let's see.
Again, see that 6 ball?
Yeah. No,
Using the
Came up
plastic
short
wrap
again.
this time. Sorry.
she's losing the cue ball.
Yeah.
But she made the 8 ball, and she doesn't really have a pocket for the 1. So there's a combination, but that's a really long shot.
I don't think she'll do that. I think she'll play safe.
Yeah.
So how would you play safe here?
I would probably cut the 1 to the side rail and run into the 2. So you use the 3 as or the 7 as a blocker.
Me, I think I would play the 1 ball lag. I would lag the 1 ball back to where she's at and leave the cue ball up there where she's at. Just play the 1 right back between the 3 and the 9.
Oh,
and
like
that
a
really
back cut
spreads it.
bank.
Yep.
The only thing I don't like about that is that the 9, anytime you're hitting, your object ball towards where the 9 is, funny things happen. It could freeze up and
that is
wire up.
true.
So I've lost so many games just trying to play a smart safe and end up putting leaving some weird carom or combination that I just never try to shoot my object ball near the 9. But she did play the safe, but ran into the she ran into the 7 there, and so she left her. It's tough. Do you think this is tough?
Oh, it's very tough.
Yeah, you just draw it back. You got that angle, which brings the side pocket into play if you're doing a draw shot.
I don't know. Let's see what she does.
It doesn't look like she's drawn. She's still swung. See?
Yeah, she swung side
Look.
pocket. Oh my. Oof.
See, and that's exactly what I was.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, she went for it. But
Yep.
Tammie, there's a 3-9 right there.
Mm-hmm.
If she gets on it.
Yeah. See right here, she just draws, gets past the 4 ball. She got the 7 ball in the corner, and then she's got the 3-9.
Yeah, I mean, I would rather not leave a combination, but if that's when you're up 4-1, it's you want to be the one shooting those. But she let it. Yeah, it's good stuff. A little too. She's pretty good.
Thing of it here is just don't overthink. Just make the 2-ball.
Pop.
Put the cue ball right back there in the center, so it gives you an opportunity for that 3-9. Or
The
you know
shot at
what?
the She can just run it up and shoot the 3
yeah,
in
I
the
think
corner.
she should shoot 12.
This is the side pocket. You kind of you're playing that top.
I don't know if she shoots it hard. She comes back over here. She could shoot that 3-ball on the side, and then it's like a roadmap at that point. See, if she gets down there where she's looking at,
Right, like
down there by like where the spot is, yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause,
I like that. I like
at this
that.
level, you don't. People don't like combinations. You know,
Yeah.
such good at this level. You pocket balls.
Right, and I like this too because then you don't have to hold up your stroke. You can just shoot confident with good speed, and I mean it has 5 pockets. Yeah.
Yep.
The only thing is she'll probably be on the rail.
Yeah, she shot a little bit harder. She'd been straight in. But here, all she's got to do is make it. She'll have the right angle on the 4 to get to the other side, and then she's got work to do. 5 balls on one rail, 6 on another one, 7 balls way up there. It's work. So I think the shot here is when she gets to the 6 ball and it's going to the 6 ball to the 7. These here, I think it's just about breathing and the focus, just making. See, she shot that way too hard. But she had more angle than what.
Is there another? That one, camera 4. You can see it better, I think.
Yep.
Okay.
She can make it. It looks like she can make it from here.
Do you hit this soft? Or do you hit this where you go up?
I think you roll up and back, just so you can let your stroke out. Crazy things happen when you slow roll ball.
Yes.
Again, that's really up to the player and how they feel. But she may have to play a little bit inside just to tighten up, tighten up the angle.
Oh, she's massing.
Yeah. Ooh, that really makes this just a tough shot. Ah, so close.
Yep. So Asia gets another opportunity here.
Yep.
Try to sort things out. Yeah, that's no good. She tried to hold up the cue ball a little bit, so this is good. Yeah, I mean, I think Tammie's
I
probably.
think she's got enough angle here, but she's going to have to hit this ball a little bit.
Yeah.
Going to have to hit it pretty firm.
To draw it up to shoot the 5 in the corner.
Yeah, well, it's really one of those punch shots. The draw just gets it to the long rail, and it's the right English is what really takes it back to where it's at. Because she really needs to get right back where she's at, which would be the ultimate position.
Right. Here we go. Long bridge out. She's ready to. Nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's a good shot.
Her stay down is great and follow through. Love it.
Dun, dun, dun. So she's
So I think here you just put it back to the center of the table.
and then draw the 2 rail for from the 6 to the 8. Eeh. That's tough. It's hard to do too much with this one. You kind of just have to cinch it and leave yourself long.
Yeah. If she can get where she's at or even closer to the long rail where she's standing, she's got a good shot. But
Yeah, it's tough.
from that angle, you don't want to try to pull it.
Pull it right into the side.
Yeah, see where she's looking?
Mhm.
She gets right there. See how she holds her head real still.
Uh-oh. Yeah, no, this is going to be steep. All right, well,
So here you go back and forth.
3 times. And that's
You definitely don't want to hold it. You just
well, yeah, it's just
you go
such a thin cut.
rail, and then back right back where it's at.
Right. Yeah, it's just such a thin cut that you're hitting so little of the ball that you have to hit it with a lot of speed.
Oh, she did it.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah. All right. That's pretty straight. That's what
Almost too straight.
That's, well, I don't know. I know in 9 ball you don't ever want to be straight, but on the 9 ball, it's, I mean, I don't,
Yeah, you don't have to worry about shape for the next
yeah,
ball, right?
Right. All right, we got our first finalist. Tammie Jones will have an opportunity to win her 2nd U.S. Amateur Championship title. She defeated Asia 5-1. And so she'll be playing Stacy Bourbeau up here shortly. Thanks to Alvin for letting us get on and commentate. I hope you guys are enjoying. I'm going to take off. Watch it from the other side.
It's chow time, and we're going to have some food here at Strokers.
All right, everybody. Thanks a lot. Remember, the Billiard Channel here on Roku thanks you as well. What an amazing match that was. I was watching from the background. And big shout out to poolplayers.com, the APA. Put me up in the nicest hotel in Tampa Bay. They treat inside pool great. So does Strokers. We love them here. Thanks to Muellers.com for powering inside pool the last few months. They've made a big investment in us, you know, and so I'm counting on you all out there to get the Mueller catalog at 1-800-627-8888 if you like to watch Inside Pool TV, and also send Mucci Q's an email. Muellers, of course, send them an email. The Punch Jump Cue as well. Good friend Mike Andrews helping make the stream happen and stuff, and always supporting Inside Pool. Mike Andrews at pjq.com. That's a great deal on the little jump cue. Of course, NYC Grind always along for the ride. Jerry Tarantola and Allison Fisher bringing the news from across the globe. Focused Apparel Clothing. You know what I'm wearing. How many pictures have you seen of me with Focused Apparel gear? Well, you know, not everybody out there, but my friends. I'm always wearing the stuff, so support them. Check them all out on Facebook. And make sure you go check out Strokers Palm Harbor, too, on Facebook. Let them know you appreciated watching the stream. Jose Del Rio and his crew. Mighty men and ladies here in beautiful Palm Harbor, Florida. You need to come down here and check out West Coast Central Florida pool rooms. You got rooms, of course, Strokers. You got Hammerheads. You got Capone's, one of my favorite rooms up in Spring Hill. And other... It's just awesome. The weather's beautiful. There's tons of pool. A lot of APA. Come down and enjoy APA leagues. Wherever you're at, you can find an APA league. The APA is the biggest thing in pool. So we're here at the U.S. Amateur Championship. It's beautiful outside. It's great pool. And we're going to get on with this next match. So thanks again for watching the Billiard Channel and our YouTube channel, Inside Pool Mag, and, of course, on Ustream.tv. They always treat us right, put us on the front page. Big shout out, Ustream.tv. And all my friends out on the chat, thank you so much for joining us, and everybody watching at home. Enjoy wherever you're at. Make the most of your day or night, and do something good for somebody today, and something good will happen for you. All right, have a great night, everybody, or day, or whatever it is. I'm signing out. I'm going to another dimension.